Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome to the last official episode of the Minecraft 5th Dimension SMP realm season 1. It's been good. So although this is the last episode I'll be making about the realm and me playing on it personally, I will be releasing a couple more videos probably about the realm. One of them will be a server tour, which I'll do with one of my friends, and we'll go around to everyone's base, and what we'll do is we'll check out exactly what we have done in the last year playing on this world specifically. And it's been crazy. As you can see here, I've been making a bunch of progress on my mega base throughout the season, and it's turning out really well. If you guys do remember or have watched the last episode, I didn't have any of these trees here last episode, and that's because for the past couple of weeks I've just been focusing on getting the details done, and also these slabs, which you'll find out their purpose in a second. But I also have a couple outlines for some buildings. We're going to be making some farmhouses and whatnot. But today, I want to do a lot of things. This is going to be the final episode in which we complete the mega base, guys. There's going to be lots of progress done over multiple weeks. And already, guys, as you can see, this is looking really good. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe for more and don't miss that server tour. Trust me, you guys are not going to want to miss that. It's going to be really, really fun. So I suppose we should probably get on with the video and the actual goal that we want to get complete here. As I said before, I want to get the whole mega base done, and one of those things is going to be completing these trees that I've been building. As you can see, there's a lot of them already here, but I've just mainly done the front part because these take a long time to build, each one of these, because they're custom trees, of course. I'm not just planting saplings down. But yeah, there's still a lot of trees to plant. So that's one job that I want to do. Another job is actually detailing, and this is something that I've been mentioning the past couple episodes, ever since really built the temple. And I said that we're going to be doing a heap of detailing in the future, and that's true. We're going to be doing a lot of detailing. That is adding little texture blocks, adding little plants here and there, just general detail, I guess. You'll see what I mean in the end when you see the final product, I guess. But the first job I want to do is actually decorate the lakes and the riverbeds, and I'm going to do that by using bone meal to create seagrass, and also I was thinking about using some kelp. As you can see here, I've already been working away at it a little bit, but also I think, yeah, we're going to be also using some slabs just to make some little rocky outcrops, if you know what I mean, like that. I think that looks good. So let's hit time-lapse mode for the first time in this episode. I hope you guys really do find this episode really fun, because I certainly am, because there's just going to be so much progress that has been made over the many months playing on the world that it's just going to all come together in this episode, hopefully. I'm really hoping. I don't know how much of that you guys could actually see because it was quite hard to see inside the water, but of course this actually turned out looking a lot better than I originally thought it would. I really like it, guys. What do you guys think about it? Tell me in the comments if any improvements I can make on it. Even though you won't see it in this video, you may see it in the next when we do the world tour. Now both the rivers and lakes actually look like they are full of life. Actually, I just forgot. We also have to put a little bit in here. I'll just put one dab of seagrass. Got to make that look good as well. I think with shaders on, this looks even better, in my opinion. This whole island looks better. Just everything looks better about Minecraft. But yeah, this looks really good. I'm really liking how this is turning out with the kelp, but with the shaders, it really adds another dimension to it, I feel. Actually, whoa! If you swim in this, that looks really cool. Well, that little thing was a really good success. Let's move on to the next thing. Which also reminds me, there's also going to be a cinematic of my mega base after I release this video, hopefully. So yeah, make sure to watch that. We will build some houses later on the episode, of course. They are going to be really fun to build, I feel. But of course, first I want to build some fields up. So yeah, let's find some. I think what I was going to do. Yeah, I have some sweet berries here. And we also have a heap of tall flowers that I farmed earlier, which is good. Hopefully this is enough. Let's hit time-lapse mode once again. There's, just letting you guys know, there's going to be a lot of time lapses in this video because like we're just doing a lot of grindy stuff. Well, not really grindy, but a lot of just mass placing. So yeah, prepare yourself a little bit more. There we go, guys. We've got the fields finally sown. There's flowers, there's wheat, there's everything. And what I really want to do now is build the houses. As I was doing this time lapse, I thought, wow, wouldn't it have been really nice to actually build the houses as well? Well, wouldn't it have been really nice to actually build the houses before the fields? Because I really liked the way that the sun set in that direction. The one thing that I do not like though is the sunflowers. Why do they just face eastwards? Like, aren't sunflowers supposed to like move with the day? I think that would actually work a lot better, Mojang, if you made your sunflowers actually move with the sun. Because then that'd actually be sunflowers. But you know, Minecraft's not perfect. Maybe there's a mod for that or something. Anyway, what I want to do is actually build the houses, and they're actually going to have a very similar block palette to over here at the main palace. This is something that we're going to also be detailing further along in the video. As you can see, it's pretty blank still. But yeah, it's going to incorporate a lot of sandstone. We're going to have some quartz in it. And also I was actually playing around with actually having birch wood in it, which is interesting. So why don't we just hit time-lapse mode and let's build up this house. these houses took a lot longer to build than I originally planned. As you can see, I've actually done a lot more work after I finished the time lapse, and that's because it took a long time to just do little things. But yeah, I think they turned out pretty well, at least on the outside. I think these houses really add something to the whole build itself. As you can see, the temple's still a little bit bland, but the whole, like, what would you call this? The plateau down below? I don't know. The plains area, I guess you could say, is looking very complete. This looks like a map. And you may have also seen that in the background of the time lapse while I was building these houses, I also had a couple of my friends helping me build like the pathways. And yeah, that's just because they're bored out of their brains because they've completed all their projects, and yeah, they just wanted to hang out. So yeah, shout out to Artie who helped build these light posts, and shout out to KI Gaming who just went and yeah, he was talking to us the whole time, which is good. I think he did a little bit, but you know, let's just pay him out because I don't think he did as much as Artie. But Artie, good job. So as you can see here, I have actually been making this house, and I originally made it like that, and I thought to myself, wow, that looks really bad. After I was like looking at it, and I was like, why does the house look so bad after that time lapse? And I was like, oh yeah, I built the roof wrong. But after I created that left side and made that proper, I decided to leave that because it just offsets it a little bit and just makes it a little bit more interesting in a way. And I've also experimented a little bit with making rubble on this side of the house. Tell me in the comments what you think, guys. When I post this video, it'll be like the last chance you can say anything to change anything about the base. I'll make changes to it and probably include it in the world tour and the cinematics. But as you can see here, Artificial Void here has come into the house here, and he basically decorated it all for me. All the interior design in this house is done by him, which is really good. I quite like it myself. I am definitely not good at interior design. This is definitely better than what I could have accomplished, and you'll see what I actually accomplished in that house over there. But as you can see, Artie also chose to leave his sign behind. He likes his endstone a lot. So this house, I really like it. It's not as big as the other house, but it definitely does have a lot more things to it. As you can see here, I've just thrown together a couple interior parts. I got a fireplace and everything. Just to make it a little bit more homey, a little bit more interesting. Oh yeah, here he is. But yeah, we got some bookshelves. Not too much added here. But the outside to me is what I really like about these houses. And well, the outside's all that really matters because that's what you see. You don't see the inside. Hopefully. So now it's probably time I should mention that there is going to be a world download of this. So if you want, I probably have by now updated it and put a world download in. If not, it'll be coming out in a week or two with my next video where we do a world tour and everything. So yeah, make sure you look out for that. But what do you think, guys? Is this looking good or what? I also went around the whole entire island with bone meal and just sprinkled berry bushes as well in it. And yeah, that just makes it a little bit better. And some trees have also been placed on the back here. Just normal trees, because custom trees take way too long to build and I don't have that kind of time on my hands. So now it's time to work on the top area of the base, the main attraction. And I want to start at the palace here. So what we're going to do first is build some rubble down below in these little areas here. And this basically adds a little bit of depth. So what we're going to do is, I'll just demonstrate the sandstone slab. But like what we're going to do is come here with sandstone and everything and basically place in some sort of rubble. I just ran out of sandstone, but like as you can see, that's sort of what we're going for. It's halfway there. But after that, we're going to also go to the top of the temple and place in a bit of normal granite. And basically what this will do is add a bit more texture to it, add a bit more unevenness, make it look like this building has been here for a little while, and just generally make it a bit more interesting. I'm not really sure what to do with the dome because the dome does look not that complete. When I do look at it now, it doesn't look that complete. Maybe if we add some birch to the sandstone there, it will make it look a little bit more detailed. Yeah, I think we'll do that as well. So why don't I give you an update in a little bit of time. Yeah, let's see how this turns out. And after nearly a year of playing on this world with my friends, I have finally completed my mega base for this season. How great does this look, guys? Especially with shaders, I think this floating island has to be the best creation I've ever created. I honestly haven't even ever created a mega base. Like, fully finished it. I did create one in the last world that I played with my friends, and yeah, if you want to go check that out, I do have some old videos, like a year or two old now, but yeah, they are definitely still it was a very good mega base back then, but I did not complete it. But on this mega base, however, I am safe to say that I've completed it to a level that I'm happy with. I'm satisfied with how this looks. there's just so much detail that has been put into this floating island over the past couple of days that it's just ridiculous. When I said that I was just going to work on the palace just then, I actually worked on a lot more than that. I added some rocks everywhere, just really big boulders. I added islands to the lakes. I added berry bushes to some places, and some birchwood to the sandstone here, just to make it a little bit more detailed. This whole island is now detailed, and I love it. It's just amazing. Tell me what you guys think about it in the comments. Any things that I could have done better, I'm going to sure take them on board for next season of The Realm, where we're going to even make things better. But why don't we actually take a tour of the entire lot of islands that I created? So for those of you who are new to the channel, this is the starter base that I created for this season. It was a very basic little floating island, as you can see here. Just a very small thing, but it was my base operations for the first month, probably, of The Realm. And we got a little bit of a storage system down here. Do I even have anything in here still? No. That reminds me, we still need to make a map. We'll get to that as well. This island, of course, was very basic. Not that great. But then, a month or so later, I created this island. And it got a lot better very fast. We now have a mountain and a tree. Mind you, this custom tree, not that great. I gotta admit. That tree I built like a long time ago. Here we are. This tree was created the day Sir reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. Can you believe that, guys? That was the 1st of August. So that was quite a while ago. We actually hit 100 subscribers inside this 5D realm. Can you believe that? We are at nearly 800 today, guys, and man, I just love the support. But then, yeah, we have this massive vine here that goes over to this little connector island. So all the way over to the next island, which, yeah. This island got a lot better really fast. I really think that I made this island really well. Even probably just as good as the island that you see right there, except, yeah, just to a small scale. We made this really well, I think. I'm really proud of it anyway. We put a lot of time and energy into this. And yeah, this was basically me practicing my skills to build the big island, as I mentioned probably in those episodes as well. But I really like how this turned out, especially the symmetry of it. We got 2 lakes on both sides, 2 bridges, 2 rivers. I just like it. And then we had a bit of a cave for storing items. Here we are, if I can get around there. Yeah, here we are. We have our storage cave, and this is where I stored everything. Yep, we still have over half a double chest full of shulker boxes full of stone from that time we mined 100,000. Yeah, that was ridiculous. And our mob farm is still making a lot of gunpowder and a lot of mob drops. But yeah, I really like this cave as well. I filled it with water and it looks really good. The only issue that I did have was mob proofing. I really wish there was some way that you could place like a light source that was like really big. Because these torches, after a while, they do get annoying. And you can't do anything about it. Because if I take these torches away, this entire thing will be filled with mobs, which is even more annoying. But yeah, this cave turned out really well. And then on top of the island, on this little extra raised mountain hill, this is where my chest monster developed, and my main living space really. Yeah, this has been my base of operations the entire time, even building this. This has been my base of operations for even building this floating island. It really helped just it just gave me a little bit of space to work on, and everything just transformed. Wow. I didn't know that night looked like this. So after completing that small island there, we finally began work on this thing. And this just got even crazier as we continued to build. At first, it didn't look like much. It was just a flat circle. And then we added the outline. You can go watch all my videos in the past if you want. But yeah, it basically tells the whole story. And it just slowly transformed. And at first, even at the start of this video, I'd say this base didn't even look that good. But then when we added all the details to the top, guys, it transforms considerably. Wouldn't you agree? I really like how this turned out. I've probably already mentioned this a lot of times, but please tell me your feedback in the comments. I am ever so eager to keep on improving my builds in Minecraft. It's just a really nice game to just keep on building on things. But yeah, this place turned out really excellent in my opinion. It's really the first base that I ever have created, and as you guys probably know, or probably don't know, we actually had a theme this season, and that was ancient. So it's a pretty obscure theme, and a lot of people actually had trouble following it, but I really tried to follow it as best I could with actually going with Greek mythology, so I had a lot of Greek architecture in there. Even these houses here, they are Greek styled in my opinion. Maybe a little bit flashy for ancient Greece, but yeah, definitely still Greek. And then we have this pathway that comes up here, and it comes up all the way up the side of the mountain. I really tried my best here, guys, to make like a really winding pathway. I think it turned out alright. Probably not as detailed as we could have made it, but definitely adequate for this build. And we finally come to the temple itself, and it looks really amazing. I can't wait to have this world download. I will try my best to have a world download for this, guys. So if you're still watching, make sure to go to the link in the description. I may have it there by now, maybe not. It really depends when I post this video, but yeah, we may have it. I had a lot of fun building this temple in my opinion. I really did. It was just a nice build, very sequential, added the columns, added the walls, and then added the inside, and it turned out really nice. As you can see, we have chandeliers here, gold chandeliers because they go well with the sandstone. And we have 12 chairs here, 12 thrones for the 12 Olympian gods. If you don't know Greek mythology, this is called Mount Olympus that we're standing in. This mountain that we're standing on is actually called Mount Olympus, and basically there are 12 Olympians that rule over the entire universe, I think it is, or at least Earth. And yeah, I originally had a thought that I would add armor stands in here, and who knows, maybe I still will, but not in this video, unfortunately. We simply just don't have the time, but I really like how this turned out as well. In conclusion, this base this season was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you thought about it in the comments yet again. Make sure to subscribe because we're going to have a full world tour, and as you can see here, as this renders in, we've got a lot more that everyone else has been building on the server, and I really like it, what everyone has built. There's a couple people that have gone even crazier in my opinion than me in just sheer size. But this, yeah, I really think my base this season really took a step up from last season at least. Well, I better stop babbling on, so see ya.